Hi there. I wanted to show you how I make this laundry detergent last a little longer by diluting it. And I have some old containers. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to try to divide it by 3 this time. Usually I just do a half and half and make 2. And then one of these lasts a whole month. So I'm going to see if I can do it into 3 different ones to see if it will work. Now, this is 32 ounces in here, and so I'm going to try to divide it. I'll put 10 or 11 ounces in my measuring cup, and then I'll pour that into the container, and then I'll add water to it. Young Living never ships water, so this is all detergent. There's no water in this, so if you want it diluted, you have to do it when you get it. So I'm going to do that now and show you how I do it. So if I try to do 3, I figured out that I need, look how thick it is when it comes out. It's really thick. And you really don't need to either use very much or you need to dilute it. Let me watch what I'm doing here. Make sure I get it where I want it. Yeah, right about there. And then I'm going to put that in one of these. This one's empty. It's all gone. And then I'm going to add it in. So then I just pour it. I'm just going to pour it back in this one. It's really thick. It takes it a little bit to pour because it's so thick. If you go slow enough, it doesn't really make a mess. I'll put it back in the bottle. And then I'm going to do another one and see if I can get 3. Usually then one of these after it's diluted lasts me a whole month. So I'll have laundry detergent into February now, probably. Plus with being on Essential Rewards and getting my free points, I can get my laundry detergent for free. So I'm not even paying for laundry detergent now. I don't have to lug it home from the store. This ships right from the farm to my house. Everything's tested. With 11 different tests 3 different times, including the laundry detergent. They make sure what they're sending is what they say they're sending is in there, and they don't mess around with that. If it's not right, they don't ship it out, and that's part of the seed to seal. It goes right with the laundry soap and everything. Now I'm going to try to do another one, so I'm going to do another 10 and a half, 11 ounces of this into my second bottle, and then I'm going to show you how I dilute it with a little laundry boost in there too. Hold on, I got to look at this. 10, put just a little, there we go, a little more, and then what's left in here I can dilute. So this is what's left, and I'm going to add this one to this other jug. This is the other empty one that I've used up. So I just keep saving them so I can keep using them over and over again. It's a great thing. So let me pour this in. This takes just a minute because it's so thick. So it is. So we'll just let it pour into the empty bottle. And then I'll show you how I dilute it. And for a long time I didn't want to order this, but I'm on the Shipping Plus program, so I pay for shipping once a year, and then I can ship whatever I want all year, no matter about the weight. And so it doesn't matter that I have laundry detergent shipped because I've already prepaid for it, and so there's not an extra charge for the weight of the laundry detergent. And it took me a long time to switch to this because I didn't know how well it would work or if I'd like it or not, and it turns out I do like it. So then I'm just going to keep using this container. And then I've got the Thieves household cleaner here. And I'm going to take a cap full of this and put it in my measuring cup. A cap full, and put that in my measuring cup. And then I'm going to add 16 ounces of water. So let me get some water over here. And and it's all soapy because I put the soap in there. So I'm going to add it to this first one first. And I'm just going to carefully pour it in there. And then I'll get all that extra soap in there. And then I'll have to do that 3 times for each one of the containers. So then we'll get this done. Let me get the bubbles out of it a little. It's being a little bubbly here. Let's see if I can get the bubbles down. Plus I'm rinsing this from having the laundry soap in there too, that way. So then just pour it all in there. Try to get it all in. Let's see if I can get the soap out of it. It's really soapy. Okay, this has a little more room in it. I'm going to put just a little bit more. Nope, that soap still didn't want to come out of there. Well, then I'm going to do the next one. So I'll do another cap full of the Thieves household cleaner. And then I'll add the water, which it's getting really soapy. Let's see if I can get the soap bubbles to go down. It's being really bubbly. Whew. But you can see how it looks all. You can see the soap mixed in there now. So it has that Thieves cleaner in it. So then that gives your laundry a little extra boost when you put it in the wash. And then this will be all diluted, see, and ready to go when you do the wash. You don't have to figure out how much water you need or how much Thieves cleaner to add to your wash. This will be all mixed in, and then it'll be all set to go. Now I really like this, especially since I don't have to actually pay for any of it. I don't pay for it to get shipped, and I don't pay for the laundry soap because I'm on Essential Rewards. So I get 25% back of all my orders, and then I use it to buy laundry soap. This is just full of soap. I'm using cold water to try to keep it from getting. There's a little more room in there, so I'm going to just try to rinse the container again. I don't know if I want the suds in there. Okay. All right, last one. And then a cap full of that. And then I have to add the water. We have to dilute the soap. And then this is actually my new bottle of soap now. And I'm going to get it diluted so that I can use it for laundry soap. And then you do have to stir the bottles and mix them up a little bit because the water and the soap, you don't want them to stay separate or you'll just have water. So you have to shake them up a little. I'll show you here in a second how I do that. If you're not on Essential Rewards yet, you really want to do that program because who doesn't like getting paid to go shopping? I really enjoy it. I love getting paid to go shopping. I think it's the best thing ever. And then look how much soap. This is what all bubbled up. That's all the soap. Let me see if I can get it to come down a little. I'm trying to rinse the thing. See what we can get in there and put in here. Rinse it out a little. And then you just stick the top back on it and make sure it's on good and tight. It's not crooked or anything. And then I just stir it. So then I just very carefully stir it so I can see the soap start to come up into the lid. So I know I'm stirring it. If you do it too fast, it gets all bubbly. So you have to kind of take your time. You don't want to get all these bubbles in it because then it doesn't mix right. I've done that before. And then when too many bubbles get in it, I have to mix it later. So you have to kind of slowly do this so that the soap and the water mix together. And then you can tell in my cap it's starting to get bubbly from doing it. And when it starts to get too bubbly, I usually stop and let it settle, and then I'll check it before I use it. I actually need to do some laundry right now, so that's why I decided to do this. I was out of soap, so I thought, well, I'll just do the video real quick so I can start my load of laundry. And then when you tip it up and it kind of looks like it looks like soap and not just water, then it's probably mixed good. So then I'll let that one sit, but you can see how the top all filled with bubbles. It's not clear anymore. And so then when you put the lid on, see how you can see through this lid. And then you have to just stir it a little. See how it looks kind of clear at first? And then you have to just kind of stir it enough that the water and the soap that you had in there mix together. That's how you get it diluted good. And then I just do that. And I really like the Thieves Laundry Detergent and the Thieves Cleaner, one of these bottles. If you just use a cap full at a time, you can put it in a spray bottle and spray and clean around your house. And I use it in the commode and stuff. This is the only cleaner I use now, is the Thieves Cleaner. It's actually a really good deal because if you make the 16-ounce spray bottles out of them, you get like 48 bottles out of this one bottle. And so it works out to like, I think $1.15 or $1.20 a bottle. Well, you can't even go to the store and buy cleaner for $1. So there's that one. And then this is the third one. I'll get the lid on it. And then I'll stir it up. And then hopefully I can use this to get my wash started so that I can get the wash going. I've got a little laundry I was trying to get done tonight. And then we'll just stir this up so that, so it looks like it's soap and not water in the end of the cap. That's how you kind of know it's mixed. And then if you pour it out and it looks like water, you should probably put it back and put the cup on, and then remix it before you put it in the washer. You don't want to just use the Thieves Cleaner and water to do your laundry. You want to be able to use the Thieves Laundry Detergent, which is in there. So if you guys have any questions about that or want some help getting started with the Thieves Cleaner, there is a Thieves kit you can start with instead of like the oils and the diffuser. And then you can start detoxing your house one room at a time. So have a great night. Hope you liked the video.